Child's Play made its debut in the theaters this weekend, and it's not for the faint of heart.
Matt Perrin shares his thoughts on the horror film in your Monday Movie Musings.
Welcome to another Monday. I don't think there was ever any doubt that Toy Story 4 was going to decimate the box office this weekend, and even though it was the largest opening in the franchise, it still fell short of expectations. I chose not to go see this because I can review it now without having even seen it. It's great, it's well worth the watch, and for the adventure and the nostalgia, hard to find fault in this one. There you go, a haven't seen it yet review of Toy Story 4. No, I chose to go with the movie that I knew a lot of people were going to hate on because they feel like it would ruin nostalgia. There has been a lot of hate thrown towards horror film remakes in the past few years, so I definitely wanted to see this one before I was jaded by early reviews. So without any further ado, here's my take on the #2 movie at the box office, the remake of Child's Play. Our movie begins with a tech giant Caslin that basically has the monopoly of all home technology products. People have Caslin vacuums, thermostats, audio systems, televisions, and even cars. The company has released its newest product, the Buddy Doll, that can connect through your phone to run all of your products. It will also imprint on you and be your best friend forever. We then see Andy, a 13-year-old kid played by Gabriel Bateman that has recently moved to a new city with his mom. His mom, Karen, played by Aubrey Plaza, wants him to get out and make friends with other kids, but he seems to be a little socially awkward. Karen gifts her son a Buddy Doll that she got from work for free because it was a defective return. Although not all that excited about it, Andy gives it a whirl and soon finds out that it can do things that it's not supposed to be able to. This soon makes him a hit with the other neighborhood kids, and his doll, named Chucky, soon begins to learn the wrong lessons. As the movie progresses, we see Chucky at first taking care of things and people that hurt Andy, but it doesn't take long for the doll to start taking on a murderous agenda of its own. As Andy becomes aware of the evil that Chucky is capable of, he tries to take things into his own hands, but soon realizes with Chucky's ability to manipulate the technology of the world, he's at a severe disadvantage. He tries to enlist the help of his mother and other adults only to be believed as much as you would expect. We as the audience wait to see how this is going to play out, but we enjoy the constant mayhem that keeps occurring all along the way. So, what to say about this one? First off, as I said earlier, I knew people were going to hate it. Everyone seems to dislike a reimagining of the horror movie they loved in their youths. Now I'm going to say something that will make me extremely unpopular, but I really enjoyed this movie. The changes they made to relate the present-day technology worked very well. By eliminating the supernatural and voodoo aspect of the story, this became something that could really happen. That, and with the advances in technology, they were able to make Chucky look and act so much creepier. A lot of tension came from the fact that in this version it wasn't a murderer's soul trapped in a plastic doll, but rather an AI doll that was suddenly becoming more and more evil. The facial expressions and camera shots go a long way toward adding a horror aspect here. I will always know Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, but he has had a very impressive voice acting career, and although he was a little underused here, his voice definitely added extra uneasiness to Chucky. I like the fact that they made Andy older as well, so he was better able to convey all the emotions needed for the situations, and Gabriel Bateman shines in the role. All in all, I think they updated the movie really well. The humor hits when it's supposed to, and although it may be a little heavy-handed, it gets the point across that technology is starting to run rampant. Plus, any movie that can actually make you kind of feel sorry for the murderous doll, you know there's something good to be said in there. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
Scary movies? You into them?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made that one look pretty scary.
Uh-huh.
Coming up, Tyler has that last look at your forecast.
ABC Columbia's News at Noon continues in just